fucking idiot.
Because I get pinballed between you two morons. You're like, bing, 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 bing.
Are you English or retarded?
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
Houston, we have a problem.
This for the win. Yes! It's over!
Fuck you, man! English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Allow me to introduce myself.
Is that when you got the boner?
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Bullshit.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
I did everything right and they indicted me. Are you ready to rock? Yeah! I said, are you ready to rock? Yeah! Get it!
We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Check one, check two. Here we go for another show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Outcast Podcast.
What up, yo?
We have got one hell of a broadcast lined up for you today. Lots to talk about. It is Pride Month.
Pride Month!
Pride Month. All right, salute.
Congratulations for Pride Month. We've made it to the summer, and we've made it to Pride Month.
All right, man.
I would like to introduce you to the Outcast. Let's first say hello to my friend Romano G. Que paso, Romano? How are you today, my friend?
How you doing, man? You okay?
Wrong,
Everybody
wrong,
okay?
wrong.
Huh? You like that? Or that one? Huh? That what you want to hear? Jackass.
I love that voice.
You dick.
Close.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Did you not get a lot of Did you not get a lot of sleep, Ray? Because you got sunglasses on, and it's we're inside.
No, I'm just stoned, so my eyes are very weary. And I have bags too, I think. Tomcat gave me some stuff, but it didn't really work.
What kind of stuff did he give you?
It was like LSD in a bottle. I tried.
Yeah,
I told her it was like eye fixer, but it was just drugs.
It
so
didn't
they
work.
kicked-
Either way, it was
How
fine.
you feeling? You all right?
It was garbage, like everything else he gives me.
gosh.
No, trash. No.
It was super glue.
Say no to strangers. Kids.
I will tell you this about Ray. I'm a little
man.
disappointed in what happened when he came in the studio today because
Oh yeah.
it is Veterans Day coming up.
Yeah, I'm disappointed too. That
And
was
Veterans Month.
And so
It
I
is
have
Veterans
this
Month.
I have this beautiful statue here in the studio.
had.
The famous
Had.
Marine Corps War Memorial, as they're at Iwo Jima and they're taking the American flag and they're driving it into the ground and calling victory in World War II.
They are.
I was paying homage to our military, our veterans, here as we get close to Veterans
Which
Day.
is awesome.
That's right.
I don't know if we have the footage. TK was supposed to email it.
I did. I sent it. It's in the Dropbox. Ramo destroyed the little statue of the Iwo Jima.
I did not
Flag.
destroy it. I accidentally broke the flag post off the thing. It's the skinniest part, and it hit my leg. I was actually helping Tomcat make a really cool video. You gotta admit, the shit looked kind of dope.
It did look. Oh, here it goes.
Yeah, show
think I
it.
hear it.
Oh,
Oh, here we
it
go.
was dope. Like him playing an American flag
Now
right
this
there, got him in the
Tomcat-
middle.
This is
Boom.
the actual
Shredding
scene.
it right
Hell
now.
yeah, and I accidentally.
Ginger
Here it
broke
goes.
drums.
Like I got mad respect for our military. You kidding me? I'm heartbroken.
Why were you playing with the statue? I don't understand.
I
It's
wasn't
not-
playing with it. I was
Wait a minute.
bigging up Tomcat.
It's like America, and then it broke.
Now, this shows him trying to put it together here in a second. He tries to fix it. Look at Gentry. Gentry's pissed.
I'm very disappointed. I mean, this thing means a lot to me. It's a centerpiece for the studio table. It represents America, and then I feel like Ramo's like that mayhem guy from those Allstate commercials.
Hey,
Go back to
That's
Ramo.
still in my joke.
Now, this is what Ramo broke
I'm trying
the
to
flag
fix
off
it. And look, I was eating something too at the same time.
Could have used the bubble gum you were chewing.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I was
Ramo.
trying to. It
He's
didn't
wearing
work.
spandex, folks. That should be your first clue.
Here's a clip.
Those are my Peter pants.
Here's actually a clip from Ramo when he shows up at your place of business. You see him. He is
Hey,
mayhem.
yeah, and I sell insurance. Isn't that funny?
You do sell insurance. That's true.
I'm gonna
I
have-
don't sell Allstate though. Oddly enough.
Yeah, but you are mayhem. What we should.
Hey, I'm sorry. I told you
Chaos.
I'll
He'll
fix
fix it.
it.
He'll fix
Or
it.
replace
Yeah.
it. Like,
You need
please.
some,
I have more military family members than probably anybody in this house.
What does that have to do with my statue?
That means that I have tons of respect and I feel just as bad as you do. So quit being a dick.
Yeah.
You know
Okay.
what you need like a you need like get some ceramic glue.
That's,
in
yeah, I'll get that. Yeah, I'll get
ceramic
that. And if
glue.
not, I'll buy you a new
Well,
one.
now we know why you didn't get in because you got butterfingers.
Now, what
100%.
about the scuff on the back of
And I smoke
the
weed.
brand new Tahoe? What about that?
Hey, that was
stuff?
your fault. You were making me pull that speaker out all by myself, you slave
What
driver.
happened?
Stop.
Also,
And it's barely scuffed. Please, you can rub that out with a napkin.
Stop it.
me and Mayhem were out DJing a couple weeks ago,
Such a dick.
and the case that holds all the DJ gear is kind of heavy.
One of
And,
the coffins.
Yeah, you got to really pick that thing up to get
Yeah.
it over the bumper. And I seen Ramo trying to do it by himself. I know he was trying to step up and really help,
He was struggling, I bet.
but
Not
he just
really.
didn't. He didn't quite get it high enough up over the bumper. So now I have a scuff on my bumper.
It'll come right out. Please.
You can put that on a t-shirt. You got a scuff on my bumper.
I still love you, Ray, but then you also dropped the monitor over here. When we started the other podcast, you knocked over the little viewfinder.
That was actually your mic stand, and that happens almost every week. That's because that shit's right in the way.
Oh man.
Excuses.
No. Like, what do you mean? I took responsibility. Fuck off.
Oh gosh.
Right?
I love you. Hey, man, I'm sorry. What do you want me to say?
All right. Thanks for saying you're sorry.
I apologize. I did when it happened. What are you talking about? You're the
What is
friend
all
that
this
likes
noise
to
I'm hearing?
make
I'm just
me-
hearing so much noise.
It's
All right.
Tomcat being a dick, probably.
Let's check in with
No.
Memphis.
Hi.
Memphis is.
Oh, yeah, sure. He gets cool music and fucking
Well,
all
because
the
I'm
love.
cool, motherfucker. What you
I
talking
don't
about?
believe
What
that.
you mean? You know I'm the cool motherfucker.
Debatable.
On the show. Oh, it ain't debatable. That's a fact. You better knock it off. Goodness gracious.
I
Come
love
on
you,
now.
bro.
How y'all?
I love your shirt, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, he's looking like Jake from State Farm today.
Yes,
You know
he's
what
got
I
the
mean?
khakis.
I do add on the khakis. No, I'm kind of somewhat
And the red
dressed up
polo.
today. Yeah, man, it's my wife and I's 9th anniversary. So,
Happy anniversary.
So we going to after we get done with the show, we going to dinner and whatnot. So
Nice.
Yeah, looking
you know,
clean,
just a
man.
little clean.
Where you going?
This place called Liberty. It's pretty
Liberty.
dope.
Yeah.
I was telling you, I was
Liberty
telling you about
Insurance. This is all
No, it's
insurance.
Yeah,
Plus,
yeah.
Not
isn't
all
it?
this shit. You know
I
what?
feel
talking
betrayed.
About, man, we talking about all this doggone insurance.
State
Somebody better
Farm.
give us some doggone money and carrying on for insurance. We up
Bibberty,
here
bibberty,
blowing-
bibberty.
Liberty,
Yeah,
now you going to the
somebody-
Liberty. This guy.
Oh,
So what is
God.
your insurance?
Whatever,
company?
what is he?
Now, I would buy insurance from Memphis. So that's a sharp-looking shirt.
Well,
you
thank you
got it
very
nice
much.
and
Right.
buttoned up. You're looking
All the way
really
to the
good.
top.
Satisfaction guarantee.
I do that
baby.
sometime.
Hell yeah.
I don't believe that. either.
I am surprised though by Memphis's music selection as we do
What are you
this
talking
other podcast called Dim Vinyl Boys. If you haven't
Yes.
checked it out, check it out.
We the shit.
I was surprised when Memphis started bringing in these emu records.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Emo.
I'm
What's wrong
guessing
with that?
he saw a black parade and thought it was something totally
Oh,
different.
see, you full of shit now. See, you doing way too much.
Thank you. Try to veal.
Explain to the audience where you found your love for My Chemical Romance. I just didn't think that would be a band that you would be into.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, because I'm quite a collective person, my musical taste is all over the board.
That's true. That is true.
And those of y'all that don't know, I'm also Radio Memphis. There's DJ Memphis and there's Radio Memphis. Two different people.
Different
And
from
radio-
insurance,
Yeah,
Memphis.
this is definitely different from Memphis and Insurance Memphis.
And-
But I was in Talk 40 Radio for like 25 years across the country, and I got a chance to kick it with a lot of these bands and whatnot. And so, you know, My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Paramore. I mean, Gym Class Heroes. All of them. They just cool as fuck.
Is
And
that-
they all
is
like
that-
to drink and
He's
smoke, and I do
actually
too.
Is that where you got the
I'll
inspiration
fight you.
for
I'll fuck
painting
you
your
up.
nails?
What did you? What is
I heard
going
that
on?
shit, bitch. Don't play
What
with me.
are you-
Don't play with
I'm
me.
about to pass out.
What happened? I missed it.
He's calling him white. I think he's messing with him.
I said he's actually white.
He's actually white.
Well,
yeah,
shocked how
listen.
many
No,
cats.
it's
Hey,
good music. It's
hey,
good music.
Ramo,
I'm
all
kidding.
the cool people are Ramo.
I am.
I'm
I'm
just
part.
letting you
Hey,
know.
I'm one
No,
third
no,
white.
They are not.
I'm one
sorry.
third. I'm one third.
I'm just
Sorry.
kidding.
Knock it off.
I'm one third.
I'm
But to
darker
back
than Ramo
to,
today.
No, I like.
You are.
I would paint my nails black every now and again, just cause you know what I mean. I'm a.
Was that from your My Chemical Romance days?
No,
Is that
no,
when you
hell no.
started doing that?
I did that shit in high school.
High
I
school.
did that shit in high school. Hell yeah, man. And I'm a track guy. We used to always do that shit. Y'all did that shit. It was
Is
fun.
there anywhere we can find a picture of you and that
Get attention
mohawk?
from the boys.
'Cause Memphis used to have a mohawk.
I did
Oh,
used to
it's
have a
cool.
mohawk. It was cool as
That thing was
cool as fuck.
spectacular. It was like
you probably got to find on like my MySpace page or some shit.
What is
go
that?
back.
Oh,
Gotta go back
boy.
to
Yeah, that's where
MySpace.
if you can find my MySpace page, what is hold on is it? Let me. It's Z1077 CJ. That's what it is. Z1077 CJ. If you can find my MySpace page and you can find a picture of me and a mohawk on there, you'll find it. But I can't even get into that motherfucker no more because I got like a lot of pictures and shit.
no, for all the Gen Zers out there, MySpace is like Facebook, the original Facebook.
Yeah, MySpace
It was
the
before
shit.
Facebook.
I think
Can
it
you
was fun.
imagine? Think
I like
about
putting
this.
all the widgets and shit you could put on
Yeah,
your
you can
page.
build your
your
you
songs, you can put like 4
you
songs
know what,
on
you
there.
know what
Yeah.
MySpace did? It taught you basic HTML because
Yeah.
nobody knew
Yes,
it, and
it did.
MySpace taught you how to do it. And then here's the kicker, right? Can you imagine if MySpace was today? And remember, you had your top 8, and if you didn't tell somebody wasn't in
Oh,
your
they'd be
top
mad.
8, oh,
They'd
they'd
be
be
mad,
mad.
yes.
Oh my God! If
Yes.
somebody don't make your top 8, boy,
That's so weird.
And who was the cool guy? Tom.
Tom.
Yeah,
Tom's
baby.
the shit, man. Salute to Tom, man.
Now we dealing with Mark. Mark
Yeah,
is a
fuck-
dickhead. He
fuck
done threw
Mark,
me off.
little bitch.
I need to go
And
back
get
to my
Tom-
MySpace.
And give him his page back. No, you know
He's
what?
a
Fuck
dick.
that. You don't need no more. You got Instagram and everything else. You straight.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time I was on my MySpace. It's been a long time.
Yeah, if I
Been
could
a
remember the
long time.
password,
It's
I
still
would love to
floating
get
out
in
there
there.
somewhere.
But yeah, I got so many pictures with these emo bands. I mean, I listen. I lived a different crazy life than before, so I'm real cool right now.
Was that our Pride
Fuck
Month
you.
song?
That's our
Asshole.
I like it.
Now, let's get to Tomcat. Come
Oh,
on,
yeah,
let's
let's
go
get
to
to
Tomcat.
Tomcat.
Let's go,
What?
motherfucker.
Dang.
I was actually feeling bad for Tomcat because he said his mom isn't doing well. So
My
you
mom,
know,
That's true.
yeah,
Yeah,
shot,
that's
please.
true.
I
Say
can't
it, yep.
really
Sorry to
bust
hear about that.
Tomcat's balls too much because his mom is not well. No.
She is doing better now. You can bust my balls. It's okay. But
Yeah,
yeah, my mom, it was
excuses,
in and out
excuses.
because she had some heart palpitations
Oh,
yesterday.
man,
She
that's
had
scary.
bleeding ulcer. She had to get
That's scary.
what do they go in and cauterize it
Right,
with
right.
the orthoscope?
Yeah.
They go down your. It's crazy.
Holy
Endoscopic
They
scope,
go,
whatever the
yeah,
hell.
they go down her throat.
Don't they
And
put you out
she
for
had
that?
broke her knee. Like she's been through it, man. So, but she's doing good today. She's
That's
home,
good.
and
That's
I
good,
talked to
man.
her. Shit. So any prayers
Strong
you can
woman.
send up
Yeah,
from my
prayers up
mom,
to
I would appreciate it.
TK's
Thank
mom.
you.
Strong woman.
Thank you.
Yeah, shout out
Sandy.
to Sandy.
Yeah,
I hope
prayers.
she's feeling better, Sandy.
Yeah.
I
Thank
think
you.
we had a
Jeffrey.
picture of Sandy. There's
Oh,
Sandy.
that's very
There
nice.
she is.
And her husband, Dennis, my stepdad. Dennis the Menace.
That's nice.
We love you,
That's fun.
Sandy. We hope you get feeling
I've
better.
never met her. I've only heard all the amazing things
Yeah.
my wife has said about
All
her.
moms is
So
great.
yeah, like
Your wife knows his mom?
100%.
How's
She's
that
she because his mom is like the queen of the freaking beach, like real estate and stuff. And she used to go to all those was it Chamber of Commerce
Chamber of Commerce
meetings and stuff.
And drag me.
Right, and
We
Tomcat
would
would
see
go,
your wife.
and she actually sat one time with
With us.
Tomcat and his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they all hung out together. And
At Charlie's
that was
Boathouse, which
yeah,
is no
that's-
longer here anymore. Charlie's Boathouse
Because
was
of the
like famous
hurricane.
for their
Why
awesome
you ain't
salad
like,
bar. It's gone because of the hurricane.
Oh,
Why you
wow.
ain't like going to the chamber meetings, TK?
Oh, I went. I liked it. I was into it. It was
Oh,
cool.
I'm saying-
Yeah. It was
yeah,
cool.
no, that was cool. It was like a nice like where they would go and all meet up. And
Yeah, you meet a lot of big wigs, you know,
Yeah,
like
true.
the mayor and people, and you know, senators would come in and talk to us.
And
Find you some
anyway,
sugar
so
mamas.
my wife knows her that way. And my wife absolutely adores her,
Cool.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Thank
and
you,
she
Rainbow.
don't absolutely adore her.
Yeah, thank you,
anybody.
Rainbow.
Not even me.
So Tomcat, you also released a song for the LGBTQ community. Is that
Well,
true?
I didn't release this song. This is just a song that I made for today.
Being offensive, Dick.
Let me explain exactly what happened and why we started Pride Month. I guess it started in June of 1969. Keep playing your song. You know,
Oh, you want me to keep it going?
Yeah, I like
Oh,
it.
why
hell
not?
yeah.
That's
I'll
a
do
good
it.
song.
Yeah, as we talk about Pride Month, we want to make sure we shout out the L, the G, the B, the T, and the Q,
And
and plus
I love
the
BLTs. Whatever.
and the community.
I love you
Yeah.
guys. Everybody.
Their visibility, they got struggles, they got triumphs. It's about honoring love, identity, and the right to exist freely and safely. And it started in 1969. How about that?
69.
69.
Get it?
Oh, yeah.
Do gay people do 69
Oh, I
too?
bet
don't
they
know.
do,
Sure.
buddy.
Especially
mean-
chicks.
I bet they
I'm
do.
not gay,
Sure
so I
they
don't know how
Fit
that
right
works.
together like a Lego,
I mean,
Gentry.
why wouldn't
Why
they?
not?
Why wouldn't they?
Nice.
They
Well,
have
I didn't.
sex like everybody else has sex.
they're regular
What's wrong
people.
Well,
with
it's
that?
slightly different. I don't know if it's
How is it
exactly the
different
same.
if a woman's getting penetrated either way, and so is a dude.
Yeah, but
I mean,
not
you know.
missionary.
Not either way.
There's no missionary, I don't think, in gay sex, is there?
I don't know. I'm assuming why not.
Maybe.
Well,
I
sure
mean,
there is.
in
I don't
a
know why would
sense,
why
perhaps.
would they not?
I don't
have
know.
the
I've never
sex?
been there.
I mean, why would
Yeah,
they not
right.
have
Why are
sex?
we discussing this?
It's because it's
know.
Pride Month,
All right,
baby.
let's
It's
go to
Pride
our
Month.
let's
We're
go to our expert Tomcat.
Yes, gay people do missionary. I'm sure.
All right.
You'd,
He knows all about sex.
you'd have
Sure.
to slightly move the sack.
Figure it
a
out.
little
I'm
bit.
sure.
golly. Oh no.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Bill Clinton was the first president. He recognized June as Gay and Lesbian Pride Month back in 1999.
Idiot.
Old Bill, Slick Willie.
We were gonna party like it's 1999. It says here. Bill Clinton first recognized June as Gay and Lesbian Pride Month back in '99. Barack Obama, he expanded it to LGBT. He added the LGBT Pride in 2009.
Oh,
So
That's cool.
we're celebrating
thanks, Barack.
the right to love who we love, and we're fighting discrimination.
Now, did you see the whole hubbub here in Naples? It was like national because they had the Gay Pride Parade in Naples, and they wanted to have it outside, which I guess they were able to. But the Naples town and the council were fighting against it, and they had to go all the way to like the high court here, trying to stop it from happening outside. They wanted it to be indoors, but I guess they won Naples Pride, and they had the
Good.
Awesome.
Pride
Yeah, let them have
parade
their parade.
outside.
Why
Yeah,
didn't they
whatever,
want them
man.
having the parade? They-
Because you know why?
They said because of the kids, it's by a park and there's kids there, and they said it's adult entertainment because it's a drag show as well, and then they
Oh,
thought it
okay.
should be
Well,
indoors.
You know how they
That
just
was what they said.
They always convenient say it's all like the kids this or kids that, and it's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Fuck
and
the children.
When it's fuck them kids. But nah, for real. But
That's
for real, man,
George
for real,
Carlin.
I'm convinced a lot of these people who are against that shit are closeted. Whether it be they closet homo.
They don't want to see
sexuals,
their
They
kids.
don't want to be aroused.
They don't want
Or-
their kids to see them there.
See
Get a
them
big
there,
ol'
or
boner.
they closeted alcoholics or drug addicts. You think all the people they put all that energy and that hate into other people are secretly that?
I stopped
There
being
you
gay
go.
19 years ago. What
So-
are you talking about?
There are
So there'd be a big parade.
There are some people though that are upset that Pride Month, it's a month,
Mm-hmm.
whereas the veterans they get a day. So there's some people out there that would say,
No,
I
that's
thought
not
that was
true.
a-
I
I
think
thought
they
that was
have
a
a month.
Veterans Month.
They have a month.
Can
They
we
have
get
a
the
month.
guys
I think
to
it is
look
this
up?
whole
I
month
thought-
as well.
They
I thought
have
it's
a month.
Veterans
They
Month.
do have
I've
a
But
never
you may be
heard.
right.
I've
Sure,
never heard
Let's look it
anyone
up.
say, "Hey, it's Veterans Month."
Let's
People
see.
say it's Veterans
believe they
Day.
Is
have
there
a
a
month.
Veterans Month? There, November. Yeah, there it is.
November is Veterans and Military Family Appreciation Month.
Month.
Yeah,
I've,
see,
Yeah.
there you go.
I've
And
never
every
heard.
day,
No
damn
one
it.
ever says that.
So then
You
that's
call
a
yourself
problem.
a patriot.
That's a problem. They
Mhm.
should. They should. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just because one gets attention and the other doesn't, that doesn't mean the one that gets attention is at fault for being noticed. Like, we should make more big deal about November.
Well, let's be honest. One group is much more flamboyant
Well,
than the other.
some of
So
them.
they definitely,
Some of
they're
them
definitely
can
wanting
be.
more attention.
Some of them can be.
for sure.
Well, I mean, think
It's
about
an,
it too.
it's for show.
It's
lot
in
of it.
November. It's right in between Halloween and Christmas. So people's minds totally are shifted on something because they plan for the holidays. Once you get past Halloween, it's like, okay, I got to figure out what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving. Am I going home? What am I doing?
But that's a
Christmas
I mean,
shopping.
I think it's a great month simply
Oh,
because
absolutely. But I also
Thanksgiving
agree
is
with
in
you
the
too.
month, so it's
Yeah.
definitely a month of reverence and being thankful and
But definitely put the
y-
veterans up
having
there.
family around.
Yeah, let
and,
the veterans
you know,
get
a
them-
lot of people
yeah.
are giving around that time. There's a lot of food drives. Like I think it's very appropriate.
And June
think
is
it's-
good for the LGBTQ
Yeah.
because it's hot.
yeah,
hot,
and they like
baby.
to take their clothes off and get sexy. Oh,
Take
no, I'm
off
sorry.
all your clothes.
That's only at Fantasy
Only
Fest.
if you feel good.
I've been there. They have a lot of fun. It's
And you
fun.
cry, you happy
It's a
with
good
yourself.
party.
Been to Fantasy Fest.
think-
have
Oh,
you?
yeah, a
I
couple
bet
times.
you have.
Like
You
3
know
or 4
what?
times.
I think
Hey,
people
hey,
should just walk around
look
naked
at
if they
you,
wanted
yeah.
to,
Don't-
especially if
you're
you're
a
confident
homophobe.
with yourself.
You scared to be around gay people?
Only you.
Is that why we hang out so much? I don't think so.
Nobody's safe.
Pride Month gets parades, they get glitter explosions, and veterans, I feel like all they get is that 10% off Applebee's that one Monday in November. That's
No,
it.
they get
Why Applebee's though? What the hell?
they get weed. They get a lot of weed
Man,
discounts.
they get.
They get a
No taxes
they
up
get
to
a-
like $10,000.
They
I
get
think,
a
a month, or
30%
$5,000 a month.
30% discount.
And they deserve it all.
They should.
They
the
deserve
veterans-
more.
The veterans
100%.
deserve.
100%.
Because
they're not getting anything close to what they should be getting. That's all veterans. They
sure.
should be getting
Okay.
whatever they want.
They allow
should be
us
able
to
get
do
it.
our silly podcast
Yeah.
Agreed.
safely.
Absolutely.
Agreed. No,
Yeah, you
hats
know,
off.
They deserve it all.
100%.
They need take her out, veterans. If you like, you say you love this
100%.
country. If you
Now
say
the
you
gays,
love-
on the other hand, no, I'm just
And
kidding.
look after the two. You
Hey
got a
man,
lot
there's
of
a lot of gay veterans.
Sure the hell is.
There is a lot of gay
They
veterans.
fought for us to do this silly
Hey,
podcast.
I'm with
so,
them.
Yeah, so
I'm
salute
on
to
their
y'all.
team.
We
I
rock
love
That's
with
a
y'all,
good
too.
point, Ramo. I never thought of that.
See, you learn. Where's the thing? The more you know.
All right.
Yeah, we need
Let's
that.
That rainbow.
let's move on to our next topic. I say though that if Pumpkin Spice gets a whole season, they ought to give these veterans
Ugh,
a season.
that's disgusting.
We're going to be having that pumpkin spice coming up pretty soon. Speaking of spicy, we're going to find out which one of the Outcast Podcast members is the spiciest. Is somebody vanilla? is somebody spicy? I saw another show do this, so I stole the idea. I can't credit myself.
That's where all the
coming up
best
with
ideas
that.
come from,
Hey
Gene.
man, greatness
That's
Stolen
steals
from
from
someone else.
greatness. So
But they did a pervert test, and I just thought it was funny. I was like, I didn't even know there was a pervert test. Come to find out, there is a BDSM official test where you can find out how kinky you are, and the Outcast crew took the test.
Yes, we did.
Now, you may ask
did.
yourself, what does BDSSM
I was just looking it up.
what does it stand for? Well, it stands for bondage. Do you guys
Sadomasochism.
Do you guys know what bondage is?
Tie him
Yeah,
up.
getting tied
Put
up.
that ball there.
that's like some what's that damn movie? The
Grey's
Grey-
Anatomy. Or
No,
something.
That's
no.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey, like that shit.
Hard-boiled eggs come to mind.
You do get to see her anatomy. I will say
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I
Is it
remember that
hard?
movie.
Is
It was
it
pretty good.
squishy afterwards?
All the guys got carted out to that movie.
So it stands for the BDS stands for bondage, discipline, and dominance,
and
submission, sadism, and masochism. What's masochism?
I don't know.
Masochism.
Yeah,
so
what
it's
is
like,
that?
You
It's
wearing
the
a
difference
mask or
between
something?
being like the submissive or the dominant,
Right.
right? Whether
Yeah.
you're the person that's getting whipped, you like it, or you're the person that's giving the whipping.
yeah,
Basically,
that's
that's
a
what it all breaks
masochist.
down to.
I think what I'm looking up here says masculine. How do you say that word?
Masochist.
Sadomasochist.
Masculinism is what it says.
Masochism.
Yeah, it says it derives pleasure and pain.
Yeah.
You want pleasure, but you also want pain.
Right.
The tendency to derive pleasure, especially sexual gratification.
When you were younger, they'd always be like, you put wax on your nipples. They'd say things like that, or, or the choking. The choking is part of that.
So you guys all took this test. Tomcat, what kind of questions was this test asking?
A lot of the questions were mostly like, do you like to be a little wuss boy and get like peed on, and do you like,
it's
to
weird.
be humiliated?
That was, like,
Are
what
you a
the fuck?
cuck or whatever it's called?
What's
I was
that?
just-
I
It's
don't
like, do you
know.
like to sit in the corner and touch your Peter while somebody else bangs your old lady? No.
That's
No,
weird.
no, no,
Yeah,
no,
what the
no, no,
fuck?
no.
All right, well, let's put up. We have the results from the test. Took the guys about 5 minutes each. They took the test right before the show. We're going to throw up some results, and I'll let you guys guess to see if you know who this particular person is, if it's the results of who you think it is. Let's throw up the first one up there, and let's just see what it is here. Let's see.
That's Ramo.
What we have here.
What
Let's
are we
see.
looking at?
It says that this person is 74% vanilla. 49% switch. What does switch mean? Can you open that
He'll
one up?
switch back and forth between getting it and taking it. He likes to give it in. He likes to take
Okay, yeah,
it.
it says he always taking a dominant or top position. And then it says neither, always taking a submissive or bottom position. So
Switch it up.
You're like switching it up.
I like to fuck and I like to be
So
fucked.
is this you, Ramo? This is yours?
It is.
I knew it was.
It is, yeah. I don't mind
It
letting my
says-
wife ride me.
It says that you're submissive.
I can be.
You're experimental.
I am a little.
You have a little percentage of domination in you. And what's that one? Master and mistress. You got 15% master mistress.
I don't know what that means.
That means that you like to receive complete control over the life of their
Yeah,
slave
doing the weird slave shit.
and all responsibilities that
though.
come
No,
with it.
Me neither.
I don't fuck with that, so I don't know.
Some
what
people
that's-
do, man. I mean, you'd be surprised at how many people are into this.
That's- I don't
this shit.
understand
It's
that.
A lot of people.
It's an interesting world out here, man. Let me tell you that.
You're also 12%,
But I'll smack a bitch.
12%
Okay.
brat, it says. What does that mean? Can we
He's
pull
on
that?
Brat Summer, baby.
He's a pain in the ass, is what he is.
It says brats are, in essence, naughty submissives. They find they find disobedience a form of playfulness.
Sure.
That
Little
is
brat, Raymo.
That's
Oh,
Ramo G. So he's a
man.
vanilla switch submissive experimental dominant brat. Nice,
That's a T-shirt right there.
nice work.
That is a T-shirt.
All right, now
I'm fun
let's.
in bed.
You know, you can sell that T-shirt. You sell
I go
out-
with it, you know.
Yeah, hey,
I'll let
man.
a chick have her fun, and I like to have my fun.
Little brat.
All right,
get
let's
it. I
pull
get
up
it.
the
There you
next results and see if we can tell who this is right off the top. Go ahead and put up the next results. Oh, this may be our most vanilla of them all. 89% vanilla, 37% submissive, 36% dominant. This looks like almost the same as the last one.
It's worse.
Ah, that's definitely Memphis.
You're into the switch. Oh, you're into the voyeur. Whoever this is likes to watch a
It's a
little bit
weirdo.
more than the other one.
It's definitely Memphis.
If you don't, if you don't,
that?
if
Like
you don't
he's
know what a
smiling ear to
voyeur
ear.
is,
It might be me.
for those of you that don't know what a voyeur is, it's you like to watch, just stand by and watch a little bit. Whoever this is also an experimentalist. Is that how you say that?
Sure,
word?
why not, man?
Yeah, you like to try things.
Chick want to pop it in, you know.
Now, what's this next word? I've never heard this. Rigor? What does that mean?
I don't know.
You like to tie up and restrain your partner
Whoa.
using rope or
Yep.
chains and such.
Why not?
So
I grew up in the '90s.
So this is you. This
This is probably me.
That's a bit
That's probably-
freaking serial killer-ish,
No, it's
bro.
not.
Let's ask the truck. Back
No,
to the
it's-
truck.
it
What
is
do you?
not.
Whose is that we just showed?
Tomcat.
Is it?
Oh,
That's Tomcat.
No hug for me?
Oh, shit.
You like that?
Holy shit! I was like that.
Oh, no, what?
That definitely could have been me.
Tomcat.
Okay,
You like
Tomcat.
tying bitches up, huh?
No.
Weird.
No hug for me?
You naughty little guy, Tomcat.
Yeah,
I
you're
didn't know this about you, Tom.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah,
knew
it
you
did.
were
I should
wearing
have
that
just
cross.
answered. I should have just throttled it and answered it all the the
Yeah,
crazy
yes,
shit.
yeah,
to
the
it.
weirdest
I
shit.
don't know why I didn't do that.
Throw
Let
the
me
freaking
see
hole.
Tomcats again. Now that we know that was Tomcats, let me take a look at that.
Is that mine?
You're
Yeah,
very.
that's you.
You're so much vanilla though.
Oh, I'm the yeah.
What
well,
does vanilla mean?
means you're just like it missionary. You don't like to
You
do
just
all the
chill,
crazy
like,
shit.
you
Just
don't-
regular standard sex, and you like a relationship. Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to do like missionary over and over like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
It just means you don't want other people in your relationships. You don't want to like
Right.
make your person be a slave or
You're
dress
not
up
a
like
fucking whore.
dress up like a candy bar and then bang them or anything like that.
I mean,
slow down,
I
slow
mean,
down.
That
I
does
mean,
sound
well,
kind of
wait
fun.
a
Yeah,
minute, wait a minute.
What kind of candy bar?
I'm like, hold on. I don't
Twix?
usually eat candy, but
Sure.
So there's
I
two of
mean,
them.
Split her in half.
I would definitely do a Twix.
All right, so we know who the last one is. Let's just take
Eat
a
the
look
caramel.
and see what Memphis's looks like. Go ahead and put that one up here. This is going to be a good
Oh boy.
one. Whoa. This guy has got. He,
Dude, you're a
He
rapist.
throttled it.
Oh, man.
Holy
There it
shit.
is. There it is.
We may want to
All
call
the way to the right.
Somebody call the fucking police.
the authorities. My man,
This guy's
Memphis,
outside being dominant.
98%
slave lady.
dominant. Your wife has
Lord.
no say in the matter.
Nah, when it comes to getting it, I got it. I got it.
97%
Do you tell her to shut up, bitch?
exhibitionist. Let me see what they describe exhibitionist as.
Other people got to watch.
They enjoy showing their naked body.
You're a fucking pervert, bro.
Why he's over here.
Pervert.
Holy
I
shit.
like to walk. Listen,
Holy shit.
I like walking around.
Do you got a
naked.
trench coat?
No.
Oh,
I
you
don't have
took
a-
too long to
I
answer.
don't have a trench coat.
This is some bullshit. That's why they didn't want the party outside in Naples.
No, it's not.
This
Listen,
motherfucker.
listen, I've been to quite a few new beaches in my day, and I like to walk around naked. I like my body.
I don't
like how
mind
I
it,
look.
but I'm not going to show it
I
on
like
a
how-
goddamn
I
survey.
like how my woman look walking around naked. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? We walk around naked.
You and your wife have went to a nude beach together?
Yeah. I can sell some of my pubic hair right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I heard new beaches are a bunch of old
We
people.
were in
It's
St.
gross.
Martin. We were in St. Martin.
Did you do like a little manscaping before you went out there, or did you just let it all hang out? Did you clean it up down there or anything?
Well, yeah, you can't walk around. You can't have your shit all looking all busted.
Yeah, you
like,
gotta clean
like
it up.
dog, you got to if you're gonna be walking with your shit out, you know what I mean? And I ain't looking at nobody, but I mean, I'm just looking. I'm assuming people looking at me when I go out, and they're like, damn, he got his shit. He looking nice.
You got your dicks.
Asshole.
I don't know that we learned anything new.
Nothing.
I mean, what else
Nothing
to
at
say?
all.
What else to say about me?
You're an asshole.
Not knowledge.
Yeah, probably
That's
so.
fine.
This
All
is
right.
three guys started a podcast.
I'll tell you.
good.
I'll
That
tell
was
you what
good.
it says about you.
That was good.
You're mostly dominant and an exhibitionist, but you're also 79% master mistress. What does that mean? You like to receive complete control over the life of their slave, and all responsibilities that come with it.
Yo.
They go a step further with that domination. Sounds like this is some serious stuff, Memphis. You may need to get therapy.
How you get therapy? What are you talking about?
What's a he's a brat tamer. No,
Oh, Memphis and Ramo.
no wonder Ramo bows down to Memphis.
Oh, Brat Tamer.
He is
Who's your daddy, baby?
a.
How many
Ramo,
times?
like, he didn't even say anything. He's like, huh, that is true.
It says here that you're also a sadist.
I don't know what is that.
Oh.
You enjoy pain and pleasure.
You like inflicting pain on your partner.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta choke him a little bit, smack that ass.
I ain't
know
gotta
what I'm
choke
saying?
'em.
You
I just stick
know,
it in
I
all
mean,
the
you
way.
gotta smack that thing,
Oh, hey,
smack it
boom.
across their face a couple times. You know, shit like that. You
It,
know what I'm
it
saying?
also
That's just some
says
shit,
that
you know?
you're a hunter.
Yeah, oh yeah, I like to go get it.
More
man.
like Predator.
no. And
Oh, jeez.
No hug for me? No hug for me?
And it also says that you are a. I don't want to say this wrong. I'm just reading what it says. It says that you're a rigger. I don't know what that
You
is.
fucking moron.
whoa, hold on, dog.
I'm just reading the screen.
Hold
You
on.
can't do that to me.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna pass out over here.
Dude.
Are
Oh,
you
my
kidding me?
God. Why is that so
What?
sewer?
Only
my God.
59%.
Stop it.
What?
What the hell is that?
59%.
Let me read- let me read
What?
what
He
it
does
is.
like emo music.
I think that
I
you.
do like emo music. It's the shit. What are you talking about?
It says here that you like to tie
Maybe,
up and
maybe.
restrain your partner
Right.
using rope
Uh-huh.
and other attributes.
So does Tomcat.
Yeah.
Chains, cuffs,
Yeah.
whether for sexual enhancement or for the art of just fun.
Yo.
Why not? Listen.
That's the definition of a rigger.
Listen, let me explain something to y'all, right? If you cannot listen, if you have a partner, that's your partner. If you cannot have like fun with each other, you got the wrong motherfucker. Like
It's
some-
gotta be
you gotta have fun.
Consensual though, right?
Yeah. What the
Okay, all right.
Not in Florida.
Yo.
Oh, that's
I
good.
mean,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
it
a-
doesn't have to be.
Listen,
no.
I was not raised a mouth breather. Now, come on now.
I'm
Like,
just
don't
saying,
do that to
man.
me. Don't
That's-
do
that's-
that. I mean,
that's-
listen, I
yeah.
can't help that you kind of vanilla, baby. I mean, I just
No,
like
no,
that
it's not
spice.
that.
I got
See,
that flavor.
I'm down
what
with
I'm
doing
saying?
that shit if my partner is, but the way that they positioned it, it was like, do you force your partner to do shit
I
like
mean,
that?
they
I'm
was-
like, no.
Oh, they
like,
they
if
did
they're
say
down,
like,
I'll do that. Like, but I don't make them
but
fucking
you know,
do
the
that.
killer part was like they ask you that question, but they ask it to you twice in two different ways and whatnot, and try to flip it on you and whatnot. So
It
yeah, I
was
caught
weird,
that too.
yeah,
I'm like, oh, you little motherfuckers ain't slick.
A lot of those, I was like, no opinion.
Yeah, like,
no
I got you.
opinion. No
No, I
opinion.
was like, I was answering that shit honest too.
All right,
So
shout
that
out
shit was
shout
all
out to
me.
the pervs on the show.
Yo, what's up?
That was a good segment.
that
good
was
segment.
fun.
That was. You know, this is archived forever.
All right,
So
that
if
was
anybody
terrible.
really wants to know that anything about us like that, then they know.
All right, on to our next topic, which is something that I had to go through here this past weekend. Amy and I had a friend.
Sex?
No, we do occasionally.
Uh-huh.
But
TMI.
we have this friend named John. Unfortunately, John passed away about
no.
2
Rest
months
in
ago.
peace, John.
R.I.P. John.
Yeah, that's sad.
Also,
Sorry.
shout out to John. It is a Gay Pride Month. He was a gay guy. He was a good friend of mine.
All right.
Yes, I have gay friends. And he passed away just about 2 months ago, and they had to sell his house. Now, John didn't have a lot of relatives. He's got a sister that lives up north. Down here, just had a lot of friends. And a lot of them.
Friends.
A lot of friends. But no real family. So when he passed away, one of his friends called us and said, hey, we went through John's things. We gave away some things, but he's still got a whole garage full of stuff. He's got furniture. There's just so much stuff here, and we got to get it all out. we sold the house. And so Amy said, will you go with me over there? Because I'd like to, see maybe John has something that I would like to take.
Steal his shit.
That I could remember him by.
Right.
Okay.
And so we get over there, and there's about 8 to 10 people at this guy's house. It looks really nice. They got it all ready to sell. But there is quite a few things. Then they're like, go in the garage. You go out there, there's all kinds of stuff. There's shoes. There's clothes. There is furniture. There's pictures, documents. I mean, this guy's whole life is in his garage, and people are, like, going through it. And I thought it was a little awkward. Like, we were all saying it. Like, oh, this is weird. You don't want to try to take things.
An estate sale.
It wasn't even a sale.
It was free.
It was, hey, if
Just
you
come
see,
get it.
An
if you
estate
see
giveaway.
something you want,
Come get it.
So I saw some ladders. That was the first thing. At first, I wasn't going to say anything, because it is kind of awkward. Like, I want this, I want that. I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. I didn't know if anything meant anything to anyone. But I saw some big, nice ladders. I was like, those could be of value. How about a couple of these ladders in the
He's
garage?
not going to need those. He's already taken the ladder all the way up, at this point.
He already in the upper room.
Tommy.
As long as you don't say that when you get them.
So I asked for the ladders, but then, somebody
Nice
was
save.
like, I already took the ladders. I was like, okay, no problem. I don't need the ladders.
I got those
Is your
ladders.
name on them, buddy?
And then I
Start a fight at the fucking...
I did get this bracelet. If you see this bracelet I'm wearing, I found this in,
Oh,
in,
that's
his,
cool.
in his drawer. So I
Those
got
were anal beads. You
His
know?
drawers? Oh, that's fucked up. See,
They-
you can't have shit with
What's going on?
Tomcat on
What?
the show, man.
What's going on?
You can't
What?
do nothing serious.
It's funny he says that because guess what they did find in one of his top drawers?
A dildo?
Oh my God.
A butt plug.
A butt plug.
A
well,
butt
yes.
plug.
You got to have one of
They
those.
found
You
a
got to
butt
loosen
plug.
it up first. That's
I-
like the egg test.
I didn't want, and luckily
Is
this
it?
was far away.
You
from
know a
me.
lot about that. You know a lot about that, Tomcat. I just want to go on
Wow.
record and say
Nobody's safe.
The
now.
oth-
Tomcat.
The
knows
other
it
thing,
all.
the other
Tell
thing
me
I
how
took
this-
was AC
Oh, no.
filters. I saw where in the garage
Hell yeah.
there was this
Hey,
stack
hell yeah, dude.
of AC filters, and they were the size that I have at my house. I was like, hey, if nobody's taking these AC
I
filters.
just bought some AC filters. Man, it cost me
They're
some
pricey,
money.
yeah.
Hell yeah, it cost me a grip.
Make sure you get the right ones though, because some
I got the
units
one with the
can't
HEPA
have-
filter.
Well, but they have certain thicknesses, and depending on your unit, it has
Depending
to be
on
a
your
certain,
unit.
Yeah, it has to be a
Well,
certain
if it's
thickness.
my unit, yeah, it fit.
Well, not that it fits, the thickness.
No,
because
it's-
sometimes if it's too thick, your air conditioner will work too hard
Oh yeah,
trying
yeah.
to breathe.
Oh yeah, we
and
we
it'll
get the
overheat
right
in the
one.
summer.
Yeah, because we had to replace our AC unit
Yeah.
last year.
That's my
Sucks.
handy manny moment.
Yeah,
That was
Appreciate
good.
it. Thank you.
Very informative.
Yeah.
the more you know.
I've owned the house for 20 years now.
Have you guys ever had that happen where you went to someone who's deceased and then, you're going through their things, whether it's a loved one or a friend, and do you have anything, Tomcat, that you've gotten from somebody that passed away?
I still have all of the stuff that was my dad's, and he didn't have a lot, God rest his soul. And I have it all. I still have not gone through it. That's how
You
bad
don't
it-
even know what it is.
I've gone through a little bit of the stuff, but not much. He didn't have a lot of stuff. But I still haven't gone through it because I feel like it's his stuff, and I don't know what is there. And
He would want you to. Though.
I know.
He'd probably be like, if he find this shit, boy, that's
But
my
an
boy.
estate sale. Oh, and also my mom just brought me pictures of me from Little League. I sent you pictures of them, right?
I want to
And
see it.
Yeah, I wanna
and listen,
see.
she got those from my grandma's attic, and I've been watching these ghost shows. And if there's any spot, and when I was a kid, or any time that I think was haunted, was my grandma's attic.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe those articles, because they're from my grandma's attic, could be
Might have
ghost
that energy.
on them.
Sure.
Like when I bring them in my house, they're
True.
in my car. I haven't brought them in my house yet.
He's such a dick.
There
And
might
now
be
you're
ghost-
watching them ghost
in it.
shows.
You might need to sage your house or something.
Also, I have my dad's ashes in there in my house, so I might really.
Okay.
Nah,
I'm not afraid of no ghosts.
Yeah, this
I'm not afraid.
sage your
Most
house.
people have good
There you
energy
go.
around them. Like,
I promise that if anything does start happening, I will document it for the show.
let us know. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We can get like ghost hunters or some shit out here.
I'll bring the sage.
Be the ghost.
What
hunter.
about you, Memphis? Any dead people give you anything, or you go over? You got any tokens from people's lives?
I did like with Tomcat with my dad. Like I had like all his shit, and then I ended up losing it, which fucking sucks. And I don't want to talk about it because I'm gonna be in my mood to change.
That sucks, yeah.
But I got some other stuff from some other family members and stuff like that. Yeah,
No
little
keepsakes.
stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
What
Yeah.
about you, Ramo? Anything?
Actually, yeah, I got a gold medallion from Puerto Rico that my dad bought when he was out there. Before he passed. Ron Brown,
Ron
but,
Brown,
nice
Ron
try. I understand. You guys like Taco Bell tacos. And I also got my brother's Chicago Bears shot glass.
That's pretty cool.
That we used to drink together whenever we watch Bears games together.
The Bears.
I'm trying to get his 9mm, but
that'd be
his
great.
daughter, like, what's up?
She wants it.
Well, she has it.
Yeah. I would
What's up,
give it
Alicia?
It's
I
hers.
know she probably don't.
It's
either.
hers. You ain't getting
I
that.
know. I'm gonna buy
So
one.
what
but
would you go to an estate sale?
He
Would
always
you would you
threatened me
take
with it.
stuff
Would
from
you-
a person who's dead that you don't know?
No.
You wouldn't
That
want.
was
Would you feel like
just
yeah?
the energy?
Yeah.
100%.
I'm
Like,
kind of
and
afraid
I
of it.
believe that. I believe.
But what if the money is going to help out this family? Like, hey, these are the goods of this person. They passed
Well,
away, but they got expenses. They need to sell these things.
Well, then I do that. Yeah, I mean, if it's going for the cause,
I
yeah.
give them money and tell them to donate. I mean, I feel like, and not saying that everybody and people have bad energies, but things that you love do carry your energy.
You are right about that.
Mm.
That's why you saved your house.
Especially that butt plug, boy. That thing was
You
energized.
know what?
Oh,
You know
boy.
what? Hey, y'all should have got it.
So
Y'all
stupid.
Listen.
Why? Do you want it?
No, listen. I'm explaining
not
to you.
gonna touch the
no,
button.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
explain
Somebody took
to
it.
you.
I bet somebody got it.
Let me explain to you why. Because
They
that's
cleaned it first.
that's a conversation piece right there. So say you
Good
got,
Lord.
but you keep it like, and as soon as it's like a focal point in your house. As soon as you walk in the house, and people are like, well, what is that? I'm like, that's
No,
John.
thank you.
That's John.
I think we
John,
should move on
yeah,
to the next
John.
topic.
So we had
Who
a
the
friend
fuck
that
is
gave
showing
him
them
back.
pictures?
So you're telling, that's a conversation
Terrible.
started right there, man.
Nope.
You should have done it. I would have done it, and people.
It
come
is
to the house,
purple.
it'll be, man. This is the thing right
What
there.
the fuck?
Please take that off.
That
the
is a
screen.
monster, but that is not a butt. I don't know what that. Don't put that in your butt.
Look at that big gentry.
All right, let's move on to our next topic. It didn't have the shape of a penis head on it. It was just like your standard butt plug, not too fancy.
Who needs an enema when you got a butt plug?
It was
Yeah.
it was like a see-through one too, where it was one of those that
No,
had
that-
like
He remembers
it was
it.
glass
Burned
but then on
into
the
his
inside-
brain.
He does. That's because he's got it in his bedroom.
I can't stop seeing it.
He looked at it before he came in
That's
here.
why you should have
He's
took
sitting
it.
on it right now.
Yeah,
what are you
yeah,
talking
he's
about?
See, if you had you taken it, you wouldn't even be thinking about it
He said it was
right now like
glass.
that.
I'm glad I didn't take the
Yeah,
butt
you
plug.
should've
Was
got
it streaky?
I did get the beads on my arm here.
Okay.
All right, well,
Ass
in sports, let's talk quick sports before we get to Tomcats news. We do
Oh,
have
man.
the NBA Finals
Yeah.
locked and loaded. It will be on ABC this year. And
Wow.
game one, I was thinking that game one was tonight, but it's actually tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, game one. Do we know who has home court advantage? I believe it's OKC, is my guess.
Yeah, they do.
I believe
So game one would be
The West.
in OKC, and if it goes to a game seven, it'll go all the way to June 22nd. And yes, OKC will host game one and game two of the NBA Finals. To me, this could be one of the worst rated NBA Finals in a long time, just because it's small market
Small
teams.
markets.
It's
Yeah.
not big time stars. Yes, SGA has the talent to be a big star, but people can barely pronounce his name. He's in a small market. I have a feeling it's going to be bad for the NBA, but I could be wrong. I might
were
end
they-
up being
I
wrong.
think
Were
you're
they-
gonna be wrong on this one.
They were trying to make the Knicks win, you think, because there would be
Big
better
market.
better market, big
Yeah,
market, better
more,
for the NBA.
more money for
They
the NBA.
typically
They were
do.
like, "Come on, guys!"
NFL.
They almost did, though. They did really good, man.
I think it's gonna be good for the NBA.
I watched
do.
a lot of that series, and I had a good time watching it. It was
I
good.
think it's gonna be good because people want to see these games because the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western, those were them boys. They let them boys play like the '90s almost, especially the Knicks and the Pacers. They was knocking each other, kicking each other's asses.
It was a fun.
People on the
series to watch.
I was like, oh wow, I can watch the NBA again because it's gonna be good. This is gonna be better. The ratings gonna be better than what you think because Indiana has one NBA championship and Oklahoma City has none. So
Does
somebody
Indiana
gonna
have
win.
a championship? Could we look that up?
It's-
Maybe
yeah,
they do.
like way
long,
back in the day, a
long
long time ago.
With Reggie?
No, this way before Reggie. This was like probably in the '60s or '70s.
OKC definitely doesn't have.
Yeah, because they expansion.
Yeah,
And they be the same.
they've been to
because
finals. Remember when they went to finals with?
I don't
They
know
had
that
Kevin
the
Durant.
Pacers- I don't
They
know
had
that the
Kevin Durant.
Pacers
Think
ever
about
won.
this. The Oklahoma City had Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden on the same team.
They did.
At the same time.
They did.
James Harden was the sixth man. Them motherfuckers should have won at least two.
Two. Easy.
I
thought
mean, them
that
boys.
too.
Hey, them before Steph got his first one. Oh no, it was his second one, I think. No, it was the first one. because they had to beat the Thunder had to beat the Warriors, and either one of them the Thunder would have won their first one then. But anyways.
Well, the Pacers have never won an
I didn't
NBA
think so.
championship.
I thought they did.
But
They
they've
never
won
have.
an ABA.
ABA. Okay.
Which
that's
I guess is, they were
yeah,
the champions
they
of
end
the
up
ABA.
merging and stuff.
And then we also have hockey's big. They call that the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yep.
This year,
Lord Stanley.
Game 1 is tonight. That will be televised on TNT and True TV and streaming on HBO Max, or just Max, they're calling it now. Game 1 tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern, and that will be televised on TNT. And it's the Florida Panthers versus the Edmonton Oilers. This is a rematch from last year's finals.
Wow.
Where the Panthers beat the Oilers in 7 games. So think about that. You had 2 teams go at it in the finals last year. They go all the way to a Game 7. The Panthers barely win, and they end up going on. And now you have the same 2 teams at it again. It's pretty remarkable.
Now,
Yeah, I got Edmonton and
Am I wrong? Has Florida not won the last 6 Stanley Cups?
I know that
Or
Tampa,
the last 5?
I know Tampa won a few.
3 in a row, and then
Did they win 3 in a row?
Florida, the Panthers have won the last 2. They're going for a 3rd in a row, aren't they?
I don't know.
Can we look
But
that up?
I
I know
I'm
that-
pretty sure they are.
I think the state of Florida in general probably has won the most Stanley Cups lately.
In the last year, yeah.
And
No, I'm
per
pretty sure
state,
they're
I
going
think
on.
so, kid, between the Lightning and the Panthers, yeah. Because I think this would be the Panthers' second one. I think this would be their second one. But the Lightning might have 3.
No. Last year it was the Panthers. The year before that it was the Vegas Golden Knights.
Okay.
The year before that, Colorado. Then Tampa Bay won the back-to-back in 2019, then
Right.
2020.
Then my Blues.
The Blues won in 2018. Then you go back to the other teams there.
Yeah, all right.
I'm so happy to see
I know
my
they have
St.
won a
Louis
few.
Blues
I
up there.
thought they were running up on the.
That makes me so proud.
So if
Nice
you're
series.
since 2020, they've won 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
2 from the Lightning and 1 from the Panthers. So
Yeah.
yes,
So-
there's no ice in Florida, but
None.
somehow we find a way to be good at hockey.
And that's why I'm pulling for Edmonton, because I want the team to win there where hockey makes sense. It does not make sense in Florida. But listen, they playing their ass off, the Lightning and the Panthers.
The Lightning's been good for a while.
In the scene in Tampa, I don't know how it is down in Fort Lauderdale and around there, but I know in Tampa, when the Lightning is doing this,
They
boy,
like 'em.
it's
They
insane.
like 'em,
That's
yeah.
I went to a
different
Stanley
energy. It's so
Cup
much
game.
fun.
They're big fans.
One of those championships that they won 2020, 2021. I took the family to, I think it was like Game 2 of the Stanley Cups.
For real?
And man, that was exciting. I remember Young Gravy performed outside on like the concourse before we went in, and then when we got inside, just the atmosphere and the music and the big jumbo screen and all the effects and the fighting, and man, to me, hockey playoffs. I'm not the biggest hockey fan, but I am a fan of the playoffs because these guys will kick each other's asses and then get right back at it on like the following night. And
Yeah.
it's like they're playing football on back-to-backs.
On a basketball court.
Yeah, and it's like, and the energy is just so different because they know ain't no fucking around. This the fucking playoffs, man, and it's in the Stanley Cup Finals. I mean, like, this is it. They
And
go out there and play their ass off.
You get to
man.
moving on them goddamn skates.
Man, that's some
and
shit, boy. Ain't it?
You're going.
Now, what's going to be exciting tonight? Game 1 of the NHL Finals and then NBA Finals tomorrow night, Game 1. It's now time to go to our not-so-good news, man.
Well, dang.
Where's your glasses?
Oh, I let my mom use them. That's okay.
It's a good sign.
Hopefully you can see.
Well, I can see this. Well, oh,
There
you got
go.
glasses.
There you go.
There you go.
Take
Put
care of
those
you.
on. There you go.
Yeah, it's
All right,
see
Tom
better
Cat.
before.
Jesus.
What,
All right.
what kind of fun you got in the news?
What are we doing today? Today is June 4th.
Fuck you then, man.
For Pride Month, it is...
It's the day of the day.
Today we have the gay of the day,
I
and
like it.
we are recognizing Henry Gerber. Henry Gerber's arrest on June 4th, 1925 marked a pivotal moment in U.S. LGBTQ plus history. On this day in 1925, Henry Gerber, a pioneering gay rights activist, was arrested in Chicago, Chi-Town.
Of course.
Gerber had founded the Society for Human Rights in 1924. The organization faced severe backlash. A police raid prompted by a co-founder's wife reporting her husband's bisexuality led to Gerber's arrest along with other members.
Wow.
The ensuing legal battles drained Gerber financially, professionally, and possibly sexually, leading to the dissolution of the society. Despite these challenges, Gerber's effort laid the foundation work for future LGBTQ plus advocacy in America, making him...
It's the day of the day.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Did he have...
All right, on to the news.
That's a pretty good
Hey, that
song.
was actually pretty dope, man. You have to play that
Some
before
people
the
might
show.
find
I
it
wanna hear
offensive.
No,
I want to hear it, man.
It's Pride Month. Other memorable events from June 4th in history, 1984, the release of Born in the USA. Springsteen, 1983, first public hot air balloon flight took place. 1975, the Rolling Stones had a inflatable mishap. I don't know if you've ever heard about this. During their concert at Hemisphere Arena in San Antonio, Texas, the Rolling Stones faced potential legal trouble due to a 15-foot inflatable phallus. That's a penis, Ramo.
A big old...
You would know.
Used on stage the previous night, local authorities threatened a vice raid if the prop was used again. No big dicks. Mick Jagger agreed to remove it, stating, "We're San Antonio's guests to avoid the concert from being shut down." So they
That's
took the big
cool.
blow thing. 1937, the birth of the shopping cart. That is important. Sylvan Goldman, owner of Humpty Dumpty grocery store in Oklahoma City, introduced the first shopping cart on this day, 1937, folks. Don't you forget it.
I
It's
wonder what kind of
National
wheels they
Cheese
have.
Day, National Hug Your Cat Day. I love my cat so
Hi,
much.
Boxy.
Me too.
My first story is
Yay.
of a mothership.
Hey,
It's a spaceship. Mothership. This video of a supposed mothership has gone viral.
Ooh,
This
I
is
wanna see
over
it.
Villanueva and Milpas.
Yes!
Residents from Villanueva.
What is this music we're playing here?
I don't know why there's this music on there. I couldn't find a clip without the music, but you can hear him talking too over the music. So if you could, I don't know, either way. A series of unexplained lights in the sky described by some as resembling a mothership or a UFO. What do you think?
I saw a bunch of moving lights.
You can hear his reaction too.
It's just a bunch of weather balloons.
It moves though. It does move. Like starts to go to the right really fast.
And where was
Let's
this?
see.
Okay, this is in
That
Milpas, Atlas, Guatemala. Oh, see, it took off now.
Oh, I didn't dip. There you go.
That is a little weird. All right, my next one is this is a funny story about a
That
brawl
could be
behind a Harvard student that was making a speech about how people gotta take it easy and that humanity rises and falls as one. Ironically, as she delivered this message, a physical altercation erupted in the background.
One sentence, it would be humanity rises and falls as one. I think we are living in a very...
Two old dudes.
There's a lot of innovations in terms
Hell
of
no.
ideas, ethnicities, identities, and I think this is a time where we can use a little bit more moral imagination and imagine ourselves being connected with one another. If I have to put it into one sentence,
During
it would be
this is an interview with the Associated Press. Her name is Yurong Luana Jiang.
I think you're wrong.
Look, you can see it in the
Look at
background.
that.
Look.
Yeah, look at that. He pushed his ass down. What the hell they old ass fighting for? Look at the dog. The dog like, what the fuck, man?
I brought you.
I'm outta here.
I brought you the mothership on the first story. This is the
Apparently
Bigfoot.
somebody
now.
wants dinner.
Bigfoot was apparently spotted in Colorado. This is a recent supposed Bigfoot sighting along the upper Colorado River that has the internet talking. Take a look at this and judge for yourself. Is this a Yeti or a man or a Wookiee or Whoopi Goldberg? What is this?
I don't see a cooler. Where is the cooler?
I don't see
A
nothing.
Yeti. Where's the Yeti?
It's way up there.
Oh yeah, there he is.
You got some beers in that Yeti?
It's too far to tell, dude. That's totally somebody in an outfit.
I've never really believed in Bigfoot. I mean, maybe, but wouldn't we have found bones by now?
We would have found something.
Haven't you seen Harry and the Hendersons? I mean, come on, I seen one.
I'd love that movie.
Yeah, it is really good.
My kids like it.
My next story: shock tourists nearly are engulfed by Mount Etna. The ash from this is a giant.
I
it's a
grew up in that.
volcano. It erupted here. I'm guessing.
That's
So Mount
scary.
Etna in
It just
Sicily,
did.
Italy
When?
erupted dramatically,
Yeah,
sending
just the
towering
other day.
plumes. June 2nd.
Really?
So it was 2
That
days
could lower
ago.
the temperature depending on how much it.
Sending towering
yeah.
plumes of ash and pyroclastic flows
To
into the
block the
sky.
sun.
Tourists near the volcano scrambled while other tourists by the pool chilled. But you can see it in the background. They weren't afraid.
They didn't even pay no attention. They don't even know what happened.
The other people were hiking like on the mountain though. They were right next to it.
that's
So they
pretty
had
stupid.
they were very surprised.
We wanted to climb Mount Vesuvius, and then I ain't gonna lie, I chickened out because I'm like, the fuck.
I think I would get the fuck out of there if if I was that close to something like that.
They're saying as of today, it's
Yeah, I'm
all
outta here.
chill. The weather in Catalina, Sicily, Catania, Sicily is sunny with a high of 84 degrees. So everything is cool now.
Look at that dome.
Next
About
up,
it.
no fucking Nazis. Punk rockers rough up a fan wearing an SS shirt.
Damn right.
All right. So this is a punk rock festival in Las Vegas, Nevada. This guy's wearing a shirt. It's got the SS markings on the back, which
Oh,
is
he
a
fucked up.
Nazi attack squad, if you know what that is.
Oh yeah, he fucked up. He bold as fuck.
You can hear the volume. They're chanting
saying,
like,
why
no
they
fucking
ain't stomping
Nazis.
his ass out. They should be stumping it. Oh, look at him. They be stomping his ass out. Come up in there being stupid.
This is out
They
here
should've
in Las
whooped his
Vegas,
ass.
Nevada, over Memorial Day weekend. It was Saturday. During the festival, man wearing the T-shirt was he gets punched right here.
Somebody sock him.
Oh yeah, watch here in
He
a
shouldn't
second.
get sucker punched. That's
When he
fucked
gets
up.
back by this little setup right here, he gets clocked by somebody that gets around on his right side.
That's not cool.
Why
He
not?
was leaving.
All right, here, this guy right here with the hat, Ramo. There's Ramo right there. Bow!
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's down. Oh, right into the bracelets there.
Yeah, he should have stomped his ass out. Get your bitch ass out there.
Yep, they didn't like that. They didn't like that out there in Las Vegas.
Good.
There.
Nobody
All right,
should.
A Colorado man made a flamethrower here, and also he got some Molotov cocktails, and he went out and he
Yeah.
attacked some Jewish people, including a lady that
Asshole.
was a freaking Holocaust survivor.
What a dick.
This guy, who's
at him.
Muhammad Sabri Solomon, 45-year-old Egyptian national. He's illegally residing in the U.S., used Molotov cocktails and a makeshift flamethrower to assault participants, injuring at least 15 people, including an 88-year-old Holocaust survivor.
He ain't get shot.
And a dog! Oh, now I'm pissed. Motherfucker.
He didn't
Yeah,
get
he's an asshole.
He
Fuck
didn't
with
get
the
shot.
dog.
He'll get what he
Anybody else would
deserves.
have got shot. What the fuck?
Yeah, that story's so messed up, man.
Yeah, it is.
Jewish people all around the country are being attacked, so it's no good, no good. Antonio Massey, this is one of the guys who escaped from prison. He's one of the last inmates on the loose from the New Orleans breakout.
Also, still
And this
one
guy
left.
just sent out a video asking Lil Wayne and Donald Trump to help him out.
Oh,
That boy went and got clean.
What I want to talk about today is as far as why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that.
So he's trying to explain that he's innocent.
Motor vehicle and domestic abuse involving strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for. Okay, but before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention Center. All right.
So he's going back to jail. He goes on to ask for anyone to help
really
him.
understand him.
He goes on to ask for Lil Wayne and NBA YoungBoy and Donald Trump to help him out. So he's on the run from the Louisiana State Penitentiary, and he's now releasing like videos. He's going back to jail.
He dumb.
Antonio
He
Massey.
need to get on here and get caught because, see, look at that. See, he didn't went and got fresh, got lined up and everything else, but you couldn't think of for a second, like, maybe I want to get far away, not doing
He's trying to do the fugitive shit like Harrison
I'm
Ford.
getting
That shit
the
ain't gonna
fuck-
fucking
if I'm
work.
on the run, I'm
I do
getting
love
the
that
fuck
movie, but
out
that
of
shit ain't gonna work.
Dodge.
All right, my next
do
story
more.
here is a wild scene at Miami International Airport, Miami. A Canadian passenger just attacks the TSA agents.
is it Kung
What's that
Fu?
trick?
Oh,
Kung
yeah.
Fu Saturday?
Yeah, shit's crazy, man. This guy right here, he just, I don't know why. See the guy in the white shirt?
Yeah, I
He
see him.
leaves the scene right here. I didn't see any real altercation with him and these TSA agents. And then he just comes back out of nowhere and just attacks them. Now, this
Yeah,
happened
like-
in Miami International here.
The TSA agent's got a nice little dip and doozle there. He was able to
He
dodge
takes
that
him in the
punch.
face right here. Watch this. And punch to the face.
Why is that guy right in his face? That's not
How?
a good spot to be in.
Oh, why he's still on? Oh,
He's hitting the TSA agent.
He's kind of doing that to taunt
Why
him, I feel like.
What is going on?
why
He's
you
not
ain't
hurting
fucking-
him.
Man, I would be choked his ass out. Like,
He ain't heard him.
You know, soft ass, get your ass up. You should have knocked him out.
Yeah, that's a wild story there.
Man.
Miami. Welcome
That's
to
wild.
Miami.
That's wild.
He's doing the patented fat guy lay on a move.
So how y'all supposed?
You know
if
that move,
somebody-
Ramo.
If somebody try to run up in there and do something crazy, you just gonna try to like solve
I
it?
use it when we have
Like,
sex.
Man, look, I don't know. Look, that's terrible.
So good.
It's gross.
TSA.
All right.
It's not gay if it's TSA.
This is a story that's crazy. Operation Spiderweb out of the Russian-Ukraine war.
Forces stunned the Russian military with a massive attack that struck 5 of Putin's air bases deep inside Russia.
Yeah, he fucked them up.
Drones were used to carry out the strikes on dozens of nuclear bombers and other aircraft, catching Russia by complete surprise. The resulting damage was jaw-dropping in scale. The cost of the destroyed aircraft, most of which Russia no longer even manufactures, is at least $7 billion, Kyiv said, with
Drones.
officials claiming they had
Good
destroyed
job.
more than 1/3 of Russia's strategic bombers in the strike. The Doomsday bombers are a critical part of Russia's nuclear deterrent, originally designed to obliterate the US and Europe with atomic weapons in the event of an all-out war.
What's up
Ukraine
now,
said the
bitch?
aircraft had been converted
Good job.
and were being used to
Ukraine
pummel their
fucking
country with
doing a
cruise
good job.
missiles. The attack was so shocking and successful that even pro-Moscow military bloggers are calling the strike the Russian Pearl Harbor. So how?
Well, we know how we reacted to
the
Pearl
opposite.
Harbor. That might suck. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, do not put that out there. in the
That's quite
universe.
the opposite, though, because
We'll kick their ass.
we'll
continue to
Ukraine
kick
didn't
their ass.
instigate it. Russia did, so they're getting what they deserve.
This is the insane moment a car flies into a Veterans Hall roof for the second time in 3 months. People keep losing control on this stretch of highway that is considerably high against the side of this house and crashing into this
Damn.
Veterans Hall here. And they were just fixing it. It was, what was it, Wednesday morning. And now another car has crashed into it.
They need to move their operation.
Damn.
I'll be like, you know what? This is a bad location.
Like
This guy, apparently he suffered a seizure while driving and crashed his vehicle. He
That's
veered off the
fucked up.
road. This time came airborne and crashed into it.
In the roof?
Damn.
That's crazy.
It says the impact was so forceful the car's engine was ejected and landed near the flagpole. That's what you see come flying out of there. That's the engine of the car, I guess.
Wow.
That's crazy, but that's dangerous. You see a lot of places like that up, and whenever I drive through like the middle
That
of
was
the
a
country,
food delivery driver.
going in Mississippi and through the hills, there's a lot of houses that are underneath turns on roads and shit.
This is in
Scary.
Kansas is where that
Even
happened.
worse.
All right, my last one of the day is Disneyland China Brawl on May 31st.
I
A
like it.
violent altercation erupted at Shanghai Disneyland involving 2 families and a little kid.
Oh, here we
Were
go.
they all doing kung fu?
Well, let's find out. Look, let me go. Fight. Let's
Everybody
go.
was kung fu fighting.
Well, I don't see no kung fu fighting.
I don't. I don't see no
a bunch of
discipline.
wrestling and carrying on.
Not
They-
even. They're just grabbing each other.
Yeah, they ain't no fight. Okay.
There's no. Oh,
Wait,
no.
that was kinda like
Watch
a
the kid, though.
slap.
The kid gets
Maybe
whacked.
maybe
Well,
a
she
little
hit the
judo.
kid in the head
fuck
for
that
sure.
kid.
Maybe a little
This-
judo.
This shit shouldn't be around here anyway.
We're attacking all kids today.
Everybody getting hit.
I don't see proper technique going
I
on
don't
here.
see- There ain't no fight.
I'm
It's
kind
like,
of disappointed. Where the hell's Mr.
boo.
Miyagi?
Boo. I give that an F.
The altercation reportedly began when one couple accused the other of cutting in line and obstructing their photo opportunity.
Oh, you only cutting in line now. You deserve to get punched for that.
Hey, they take that very seriously.
Nobody wants to see your kid.
Yeah, the kid got punched too.
Jackie Chan would have came out. That's the news.
I'm surprised none of them were smoking.
What do you
Put the
mean?
glasses on after the news.
What do you mean?
Yep.
They hey, I
Nice
want to
job,
hear that.
Tomcat.
I wanna hear
Nice
that-
job.
Thank you.
I want to hear that song, man.
You want to hear the song again?
hear that song.
Oh, yeah.
Of course he does.
Play the gay song.
Mr. Bondage over here.
Happy Pride Month,
Quit
everybody.
hating, dog.
Predator.
No damn predators over here. You talking about this man? Because I got that juice. I got the juice, baby.
got no juice.
It's okay.
Rapey juice.
Hey, listen.
So
no.
this is a song you produced, Tomcat?
I did.
Nice work, man.
I did.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's really good. This
me
is
and all my
funky.
gay friends.
This is funky.
And what's the title of the song?
Butt plug.
Butt plug. It's called
It's
John.
called Gay of the Day because it's
It's time for the
Gay of the Day.
Let's hear it. I wanna hear that hook.
Here comes it. Oh, yeah, it's good shit.
What is
Give
with
it a
you
listen.
guys?
It's good.
Gay.
The Gay of the
Gay
Day.
of the Day.
For my segment Disgusting.
So you gonna have a gay of the day like every week?
I stopped being gay. I stopped being gay 19 years ago.
They're snatching trophies from all the women, Gentry, with the transgender men.
I heard that.
I stopped being gay 19
Oh,
years
so
ago.
this is like an anti-LGBT.
No, it's good. That's good.
I stopped being gay 19 years ago.
This song is definitely gay. It's a gay of the day.
I like it. Good job.
Very nice. Tom.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh my God.
Thank
Way
you.
to be offensive with art.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, it's
the best way to use it.
It's been a decent broadcast. I wouldn't say it was a great.
Decent? I thought we were stars.
It was slightly above average. No, we did.
Please take the butt plugs off.
Was that really a butt plug?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No, that's a borderline dildo right
It
there.
is.
That's a fucking dildo.
What do they want for that thing on Amazon, by the way?
Why? Do you want to buy it?
You should go ahead and get it. Name it John.
Well, that's a steep price, like $50 for
No,
that
no,
thing.
no. $29.99.
Oh,
It's
you
on
can get
sale.
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you got Prime, you can have it by tomorrow.
Send me
G.
that link.
Technically, you can. You can have it by tomorrow.
Forward
I
that to
mean,
me.
think about it. I'm telling you, just use
You
it as
guys
a
are
statement
sick.
piece in the house. So people are like, what is that? Oh, that's John. And you just tell a story about John. There you
Of course
go.
you want one.
What, no hug for me?
No hug for me.
Well, we appreciate everybody who has watched us on YouTube or on Facebook, and we'll be back next week, God's willing. We are going to take a summer vacation around the 4th of July. But salute to all the veterans out there.
Yeah.
Salute to all the gays out there. You know, shout out to the gays.
Shout out to the gays.
We love you guys.
We love everybody.
Shout
We
out.
love you. We love you.
Y'all be good. Take care of
And I
yourselves.
began to slide into him
And
from
wash your
behind.
feet
My
and your
favorite
underarms.
dildo. Then I want you inside of me.
We'll see you next
I can't wait to have your cock in my mouth.
explain that.
My
Turn that off, please.
Disgusting.
So long, everybody.
Peace.